The First Lady of Dominican Republic, in partnership with South News and Airline Ambassadors International, held a reception for the launching of her Freedom Without Borders initiative to address human trafficking.
So today, it is my pleasure to present to you Freedom Without Borders, our technological way to shatter the same dreams that human traffickers are trying to sell. In freedomwithoutborders.net, we have created a hub of information, knowledge, and services to raise awareness, prevent, and confront human trafficking in our country and abroad.
The First Lady's website, freedomwithoutborders.net, is the first of its kind. It's a website built specifically for Spanish citizens all over Latin America so they can have more information on human trafficking. Ambassador Francis Lorenzo, president of South News, hosted the reception and stressed South News' commitment to supporting projects that make a difference around the world.
Here at South News, we focus on covering and facilitating South-South and North-South cooperation. It is important to know that this problem exists not only in the South, but in the rest of the world. The Freedom Without Borders online portal is a partnership between Her Excellency Margarita Cedeño Fernandez, First Lady of the Dominican Republic, and the Airline Ambassador that challenge these global problems, and we at South News will continue to be supportive of this effort.
At the event, the First Lady, Dr. Margarita Cedeño Fernandez, also signed an agreement with Nancy Rivard, the president and founder of Airline Ambassadors, to mark the beginning of their partnership to fight human trafficking. Nancy Rivard thanked the First Lady and pledged support for the launching of the human trafficking online portal, as well as her enthusiasm for their future collaboration.
We're especially excited today to sign an MOU with the Office of the First Lady of the Dominican Republic to work together. And she's committed to helping us provide training in Santo Domingo and at different airports in the Dominican Republic, to help build safe houses like we're building in Haiti for trafficked victims, and to help provide medical care for trafficking victims, which I think is a real leadership initiative on her part, and I'm so excited about working together more closely.
The Secretary General of the International Telecommunications Union, Dr. Touré, attended the reception to show his support for an initiative that uses ICT to address a humanitarian crisis. Mr. Yuri Fedotov, Executive Director of the UN Office on Drug and Crime, also addressed the attendees and mentioned UN Secretary General's special commitment to address the global epidemic of human trafficking.
I would like also to remind you that last year the Secretary General formed the UN Voluntary Trust Fund for victims of human trafficking. That is a part of the global plan of action against human trafficking adopted by the UN General Assembly a year ago.
A U.S. Department of State representative from the Office to Monitor and Combat Trafficking in Persons was present to commend the Dominican Republic's leading efforts.
The State Department and this administration, under the leadership of President Obama and Secretary Clinton, has made the fight against human trafficking a top priority, not only in terms of domestic policy, but also in foreign policy. It's a threat to our national security, it's a threat to our values, and it's a promise that our country and many countries have made over the last years and centuries to deliver on the promise of freedom, and we are excited to see leaders like the First Lady and partners like Airline Ambassadors taking these important steps and providing these important tools.
According to UNICEF, as many as 2 million children are victims of human trafficking and slavery every year. Human trafficking is the second largest criminal industry in the world and is the fastest growing. The First Lady spoke of the billions of dollars made off of the lives of the innocent and her hope that her initiative may be a platform for other nations and organizations in Latin America to join the fight. Michelle Bege for South News, New York.